What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Sarlin. We're about to watch RWBY's Volume 3, Episode 12 by Rooster Teeth. Please support the official release by clicking anywhere within the white dialogue box of the video. And on that note, last week's episode was, quite frankly, one hell of an episode. My brain was putty by the end. I think everyone was like that. We had so much happen. The good news is for this finale is that it's 28 minutes long, which someone had told me that in the comments yesterday, and I had no idea. So the fact that they're putting more time into it for this finale, we're going to get a lot more answers, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what happens, because I'm very concerned. I know, I'm pretty sure everyone is, so let's have fun. Damn! I wasn't expecting it to happen that fast. I thought we were going to have a build-up with them talking before they started fighting. Jeez, Ozpin, he's a badass after all.
That's it! Everybody on board! This is a mandatory evacuation!
A safe zone has been established in Vale. Please, remain calm and listen to Atlas personnel.
RWBY! Oh, I found you! RWBY, where are you? Don't worry, I'm fine. What's going on? Weiss?
Oh, do they know about Yang?
I'm sorry.
Is it going to show Yang again? Come on.
I'm so sorry. Yang.
Hey. She's gonna be okay. The soldiers have a ship ready to take you guys to Vale.
But John and Pyrrha are still missing. Ugh. What?
Look, guys. That giant Grim keeps circling the school. Even the White Fang are pulling out. We all have to go. Now.
We're not leaving.
Ugh.
I'll find them.
See right there, like with Yang's actual arm being wrapped up, it's actually showing blood this time. They don't usually show blood. I've noticed that in this series, and I think they're trying to be like age appropriate for everybody. But that was the first time it was like really noticeable. Like we've seen people get cuts in the past, but we've not actually seen blood like that. So that's nice to see, actually. So Yang did lose her arm, and they might not be reattaching the original from the way this is looking. So she's probably going to get a bionic arm. I was wondering if they had the tech to actually put her arm back together, if they were able to get a hold of her original hand. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen unless they've got it on ice somewhere. It's probably not going to happen.
Them, and I'll bring them back. No. We will find them. Watch after Blake and Yang. We'll be back.
Yeah.
You better be!
I was wondering what happened to the corgi.
Idiots.
That's nice to see the dog in this episode.
Okay, I think I have Glinda's number. Oh, where is it?
God, you can hear them fighting from down there. In the
What was all of
basement
that?
level.
But, Ozpin.
There's no time. Go. Get to Vale and call for help.
Huh? What are you gonna do? No. No, Pyrrha, you can't. You saw how powerful she is. Pyrrha, I won't let you do...
Yes! Ship confirmed!
I'm sorry.
Even though she might die.
Oh, wait! Stop! Stop! Pyrrha, please don't do this!
I hope she doesn't die. That's cool.
It's Sean! Where are you?
Weiss! Please, you have to stop her.
What?
Pyrrha! She's going after that woman at the top of the tower. She doesn't stand a chance.
Sean, what are you talking about? Where are you?
Don't worry about me.
Please, you have to save Pyrrha.
We will. Are you okay?
Ah!
Please.
Sean? Sean!
Here we go.
I have a plan. You always do.
Looks like it's boss time, and I just want to say this is one of the few shows where I'm actually rooting for both sides. Is that strange? Like, I'm on Cinder's side, but I'm on Ruby and the gang side, and I say and the gang's on purpose. Yeah.
This is your home now.
That was interesting. That was cool. First off, I knew Pyrrha was strong, but I didn't think she would put up that much of a fight against Cinder. I'm impressed. When that girl focuses her mind and she's not concerned, she's actually fighting to fight. She's got it, man. Phew.
You can do this.
That was awesome. Wow.
It's unfortunate you were promised a power that was never truly yours. But take comfort in knowing that I will use it in ways you could never have imagined.
Do you believe in destiny?
Yes.
Comes Ruby. Yo, I'm not crying on camera. I'm not gonna be that person. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna do that thing that Kylo Ren did when he got shot with a blaster in The Force Awakens. God. Me. Shit. Oh my god. No. Even though I saw death flags, I saw tons of death flags. Oh my gosh. Play. Okay. Jeez. Looks like Ruby's about to snap. And Jean. Oh my gosh. What the fuck?
It's all right. I got you, kiddo. I got you.
Okay, Crow?
Nothing. Just turn it off. Without the CCT, there's no point.
Communication down across the entire kingdom. No way to contact the outside world. Ozpin's still missing.
Yeah.
This is bad, Crow.
Yeah.
I'm getting Final Fantasy X vibes from this. Where they're... Okay. What the... So, Ruby has some latent powers that we don't freaking know about, apparently. I'm still... My brain over Pyrrha. Who are you? My brain is all over the place right now.
You're awake.
What happened?
Your Uncle Crow found you, unconscious. He got you out of there, though. He brought you home safe.
Wait, Yang! Is she alright?
She's gonna be alright. I think she's just...
Not mentally.
It's just gonna take some time for her to get used to things.
Yeah.
She's too strong to let this stop her.
Yeah. We knew she was gonna get some mental damage from that.
I'm just glad to have my girls back at home.
What happened to the school? And Vale? Were they able to clear out the Grim?
Is that her dad?
Things at Vale are under control. But the school... It's not that simple.
Or dad?
Thing, whatever it is, doesn't
In
seem to be
quotations?
dead. Don't get me wrong, you did a number on it. But it's not disappearing. It's kind of frozen. I know that doesn't sound too bad, but it keeps attracting more Grim to the school.
I did what?
Hmm?
You said I did a number on it. What do you mean?
Look, that's not important right now. We can talk about it later. Things are just kind of a mess.
It's always a mess. Mind if we have a minute?
What, I can't stay here?
Ty, please.
I'm glad you're all right. I'll go make us some tea.
So, how you feeling?
They could have stopped that episode right when she went, like, and unleashed whatever the heck she just unleashed. And that would have riled up the fans to such a degree. Like, I would have, like, flipped tables. I would have went outside, bought a table, and then flipped it. And then walked back inside. Oh my gosh, the potential that they had at just keeping that at like 12 minutes for the finale. Oh, okay.
I kind of hurt all over.
That makes sense, after what you did.
What did she do?
You guys keep saying that I did something. What are you talking about?
What's the last thing you remember?
I ran up the side of the tower, and when I got to the top, Pyrrha! Is she?
She's gone.
Damn it. Damn it. Confirmed.
I got to the top, and I saw Pyrrha and Cinder, and then everything went white.
Anything else?
I remember my head hurting.
The night you met Ozpin, what was the first thing he said to you?
I don't know. I think it was something about
Silver eyes. That's an extremely rare trait.
So?
You're special, Ruby. And not in the daddy loves his special angel kind of way. You're special the same way your mom was.
Ah, passed down from mother to daughter. Okay.
Remnants full of legends and stories. Some of them true, some made up. But there's one Oz told me from a very long time ago. Back before Huntsman, before kingdoms. It was said that those born with silver eyes were destined to lead the life of a warrior. You see, the creatures of Grimm, the most fearsome monsters mankind had ever encountered, were afraid of those silver-eyed warriors. They were the best of the best. It was said that even a single look from one of these fighters could strike a Grimm down. It's a ridiculous story.
But you think that I might be...
Well, a giant monster's currently frozen on top of Beacon Tower, and you're here, safe in bed.
Interesting.
Wait, how did you know what Ozpin said to me the night we met?
All those missions I go on, all the times I'm away in some far-off place, it's been for Ozpin. But he's missing now. Something's been set in motion. With Oz gone, I'll have to pick up where he left off.
I want to know what happened to him.
What can I do?
Ozpin.
If I'm so special, then I can help, right?
You really want to help? Get some rest. You're in no condition to go anywhere right now.
I need to see Yang, too.
Besides, our enemy's trail leads all the way to Haven. That'd be quite a trip for a pipsqueak like you. Catch you later, kiddo.
All the way in Haven. He told her that on purpose.
Ruby.
I'm so glad you're okay.
But I'm not. It's all gone. The school, Penny, Pyrrha, and
Yang, where are Weiss and Blake?
Yeah.
Weiss's father came for her.
What? What do you mean?
Okay.
No one outside of Vale knows what happened here. Before the tower fell, the last thing people saw was Atlas attacking innocent people and Grim destroying the city. Everyone's scared. No one knows who to trust.
Okay.
So Weiss's father came to take her back to Alice, where he thinks it's safe. She's gone.
What about...
And Blake ran. Son saw her go. After we got to the city, she just ran.
But why?
I don't know. And I don't care.
I think I have a pretty... you guys probably have the same idea that I do with Blake. After what happened to Yang, she knew that, what was it, Adam would go after anything that she loves. So by staying around them, he would do anything in his power to hurt anything that she loves, including them. So she probably ran most likely because of that. That's my first assumption. I could be completely wrong on that. It could be another reason behind it, but that's what it sounds like. So with what happened with the school, she should be able to get a new arm, like from Ironwood, right? But with everything that's happened, there's really not time for that, I guess. So I'm not sure. At some point, I think she's gonna get a bionic arm. I'm like hoping for it. Don't know if we'll get to that by the end of this episode or not. Probably won't. But I'm really gunning for that idea, because she would get so much stronger from having a bionic arm with her semblance and everything that she does. But right now, without it, it's going to be really tough for her without having her arm.
There has to be a reason she...
No, there doesn't. Sometimes bad things just happen, Ruby.
So what do we do now?
Was that her dominant arm, by the way? Did anyone pay attention to that for Yang? I don't know off the top of my head what her dominant arm would be. So if she's actually left-handed, you know, she's got a little bit there to play with. But if she's not, like, that's even worse. So yeah, if that's not your dominant hand, hopefully she's not right-handed. I don't know off the top of my head.
You could do whatever you want. I'm gonna lie here.
Yang.
Just leave me alone.
It's gonna take
I love you.
It's gonna take time to come back from that. Okay, a lot of time has passed.
Hey.
Hey, John.
Oh.
Aiden's a long way to go.
Oh, I forgot her up here.
Only we have.
And you're sure you want to come along?
The journey will be perilous.
Hey,
Whether
Ren.
we'll find answers at the end is
Nora.
entirely uncertain.
But we wouldn't be here if we weren't up for it. Then
Someone's
let's
gotta
get
be.
started.
A smaller, more honest soul. It's true that a simple spark can ignite hope, breathe fire into the hearts of the weary. The ability to derive strength from hope is undoubtedly mankind's greatest attribute. Which is why I will focus all of my power to snuff it out. How does it feel, knowing that all of your time and effort has been for nothing? That your guardians have failed you? That everything you've built will...
The narrator's evil! You son of a... Damn you! Damn you! I liked your voice too! Oh, I did not see that one coming at all. That one came out of nowhere.
be torn down before your very eyes. Your faith in mankind was not misplaced. When banded together, unified by a common enemy, they are a noticeable threat.
Ooh.
But divide them. Place doubt into their minds.
There's Blake.
And any semblance of power they once had will wash away.
Ooh.
Of course, they won't realize it at first. Like you, they'll cling to their fleeting hope, their aspirations. But this was merely the first move. So you send your guardians, your huntsmen and huntresses, and when they fail and you turn to your smaller soul, know that you send her to the same pitiful demise. This is the beginning of the end, Ozpin.
Who might you be?
And I can't wait to watch you burn.
That wasn't an abrupt ending. There's usually always an end, small bit at the end of the volumes for RWBY. So I wanted to pause right here because I saw that they were throwing a shout out to Monty where he passed away. And that man made a really great series. If he can go away in his passing, it's that his memory will live on, like in this show. He really will. He really did make something impressive. So good for you, man. Seriously. Let's go ahead and watch the last bit of the end of this episode. Is that Ozpin's staff? Or, like, thing? His walker that he used as a weapon too? That was the end of episode 12. And is anyone else on the borderline of depression for Pyrrha? Oh my gosh, she put up such a good fight against Cinder. She really held her own, but it wasn't enough. My thoughts on that whole ending, I thought RWBY was going to get there in time to stop her. And that was the thought. She was going to run to the top of that, and she was going to get there and stop that arrow from ever hitting Pyrrha. And then they were going to fight together, team up, and then like maybe fend her off, at least to get her out of the tower. But it didn't work that way, and I was shocked, and shock doesn't even begin to describe what I was, because I wasn't ready for Pyrrha to die yet. That I wasn't prepared for that one, not fully. Ozpin is now in the wind. We have no idea where he's at or what the heck's fully going on per se. Did Cinder do something with him? I'm assuming that's what happened, because after fighting Ozpin, she went up to the top of the tower. So she did something, or maybe Ozpin got away. But he's got his little walker, his actual weapon that he uses. Crow's got it now. So whoever Ozpin is, he's probably wounded, and he doesn't have his weapon. Not that he needs it, but yeah. It looks like they're going to save Yang's arm and then watching her come back from losing something so precious for season 4. I think that was kind of a smart move. To instantly have her come back from that would be too much, especially for season finale. You want to have some cliffhangers, and that was a smart move on their part. It was really cool to see RWBY and her latent power, and then to find out that she's inherited that from her mother. So the whole Silver Eye thing, I want to know more about that. That was really cool. And the fact that she froze that giant dragon, she froze it in place. Wow. Just, I was shocked. I knew she was going to like freak out, and I thought she was just going to straight on go after Cinder and just like a blatant rage, kind of like Yang. But no, this went above and beyond that. That was impressive. Beyond, I haven't seen anything like that in a while, so that was really cool. I really wanted to see more of the fight between Ozpin and Cinder. It went by way too quick. I wanted to see so much more of that fight. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a long, drawn-out fight of them going back and forth. I thought we got to see some really cool stuff between them. Like they were like full-on boss moding each other. They were fantastic, but we only got to see a few seconds of it, and I was really hoping for more. It's too bad we didn't get to see more of that. I really wanted to see it. Go figure that they ship Jean and Pyrrha, and then Pyrrha dies. Go figure. Like it's like textbook. Like it's classic. He's going to get stronger from it. We may even see his semblance soon. We might get to see what he's actually capable of doing with the amount of revenge he's probably going to want to have for what happened to Pyrrha. So that is going to be very interesting to see. I think a lot of us want to see what Jean is capable of. With him, he got into the school by faking his credentials to get in. He didn't necessarily have any combat skills upon entering the school, and Pyrrha trained him. Like they eventually fell for each other, and he slowly got stronger. And he's actually like decent now. He's not, the best by any means, but he's decent. So it shows that he does have promise to be a warrior, but he still needs more time. So this is going to push him over the edge of going from someone who's decent to someone who's great. That's what I'm going to call it as. It might not work that way, but usually how stories go, that's probably how this is going to work. If he seeks revenge and then focuses on getting stronger every day, I could see it ending that way. Maybe. Who knows? Time will tell. It was cool to see Ruby's dad. Like we got to see him one time back in the very first episode of, was it Volume 2? Was it Volume 2 or Volume 3? Where Ruby was like standing over her mom's grave for the very beginning of the episode. I think it was Volume 2, wasn't it? My mind's kind of playing tricks on me with that. I think it's Volume 2, because Volume 3 was the tournament. So yeah, I think it was Volume 2. And her dad was in the back of the woods, and it kind of showed a glimpse of him, but he didn't come up to Ruby, so we didn't get to get a close-up picture of him. So that's Ruby's dad, and we got to see Weiss's dad on the plane. He didn't say anything, but we got to see what he looks like. So that was cool to go on that point. It looks like they will probably go after Weiss and then continue on from there, from the looks of it, and kind of build their group back up. Maybe add Blake in later on. Blake! Speaking of Blake, I don't know, because we saw her jumping in across the buildings like near the end. I'm not sure if she ran away because of what happened to Yang, and she's trying to stay away from them because she doesn't want Adam to go after them, her loved ones. And she ran away because of that. That was my first thought. You guys saw it earlier. But it could be something else. There could be something else driving her besides that. You guys might have more opinions in that in the comments, which I will be reading very intently because this was a really good episode. This was the best volume out of the 3 that I've seen so far. And the reason for that is that we went out of that childlike stage of them growing up to them actually going through like strife, pain, emotions, and having to actually like battle beyond what they considered being possible. For them, they grew up not really thinking about the negative consequences of fighting and what that could mean. Death is not the first thing that comes to mind for stuff like that, especially when you're in like school. So seeing them grow from that and everything that happened to Yang, and then us losing Pyrrha, and the battles got so intense and so dark this volume. It was very intense. And I kind of made a joke earlier on. You guys might not have picked it up because I think I said something along the lines of Ruby and the gang, because the first 2 volumes kind of reminded me of a certain cartoon involving them going around and solving mysteries and in the Mystery Machine. And they even had a corgi. If they would have just thrown him some Scooby snacks, it would have finished my pun for that. And we see them go beyond that into this. into the knit and grit in the dark that is this world. So it was a pleasure to watch. I mean, I'm terrified for what's going to happen to other characters in the future now. They kind of showed that they mean business, that they are willing to kill out characters. And I was waiting to see if RWBY was going to get to that point, because this world has so much potential in how dark it can be, even with the light fighting back and forth. It was very interesting to see. Now we are going to finalize on this picture. We finally get to see the narrator. Good job on having the person that's trying to take down everything as the narrator. That was genius. That was genius. That was pure, I have not seen that one done in a long time. In a really long time. Didn't even consider it, actually. So I was genuinely surprised by this. Now, who is she? What can we tell from her is, she's got red eyes. Obviously the evil Grim Lord or something along those lines. Is that her? She knows Ozpin, obviously, maybe on an intimate level. Is it a lover? Is it a sister? A relative? A student? I don't know. I don't know anything about this woman, but she does seem to, there is some grim-like traits about her. Her, almost like her soul's been darkened. She might be in reference to the Grim Lord that we have been theorizing about back and forth. So many questions. And I've just got to go back. I've got to go back and we've got to, kind of do this together. Hang on.
They fail and...
1 second.
So you send your guardians, your huntsmen and huntresses...
Right here. This was so well done. I was getting so many vibes from so many different shows that do stuff like this. I was thinking of the Lich King expansion from World of Warcraft when I saw them going up the staircase for this. It was so well done. I really like this scene.
And when they fail and you turn to your smaller soul, know that you send her to the same pitiful demise.
And that's a good background right there. If they moved her out of the way, it'd be a fantastic background. So I'm going to end the episode here, and we're going to get down in the comments and just start. If you guys have any ideas and want to sit there and theorize and us talk back and forth, we've got so much to talk about. I've got so many ideas flinging through my head. I could turn this into another 30 or 40 minutes of me just talking. So whatever you guys want to talk about, let's do it. So please rate, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. Peace.